Welcome back to Unique Garden, y'all. It is hot out here, so I gotta get this one. This Greenstalk, we're doing number 808. I'm in Tennessee, zone 7B. The Greenstalk number 8. We gotta get it done so I can prune this sucker. It is in bad shape, and it's hot out here. So, welcome back, y'all. Let's get in on Greenstalk number 8. Yeah, I told you it's in bad shape, y'all. Why didn't y'all tell me this doggone lemon cucumber is so prolific? Nah, I'm just kidding. Y'all told me, and I ain't listen. And it is everywhere. I gotta move this other one out. It's too close right now. I can't even move. Okay. Greenstalk number 8, so y'all can see all the before. Some of the stuff I already took out of this one. The dark star zucchini, squash vine borer got it. So that one's already gone. But let me show you. Let's go in. Okay. This pocket here. Radishes. Oh yeah, this one is it's the blueberry original, leaf lemon, I think, leaf lemon, raspberry leaf. Remember I told you the way I did mine was I did it based on what I wanted to grow in them, not based on the colors. So I wanted original on the bottom so I can put big things in it, and then a bunch of smaller ones on the other tiers with one main thing at the top, which was the dark star zucchini. Remember, I don't put a lot of the watering tops on mine, so it's all open in there and it was growing. Okay, so back down here. There's a bunch of radishes in there. It's my trap crop of choice. Next to it, looks like there is a pepper, a cayenne. Is that cayenne? No, Carmen Sweet. Yeah, this is a sweet pepper, Greenstalk. So Carmen Sweet is the first year I did it. It's coming up. I haven't had any turn red yet, but I have had a lot of peppers, and they are nice sized peppers on here. And they're sweet. We have had some in the green stage just to see what they would taste like. I'm putting out a lot. Because I have harvested a lot already. So that's the Carmen Sweet there. And you can see there's radishes in there. Next to the Carmen Sweet, it looks like a volunteer, maybe, peanut. I'm thinking that's a volunteer peanut from the squirrels when I first planted this out. I guess they forgot about it, because now I have peanuts growing in my Greenstalk with radishes. Wait, there's something. What's that? Nope, that's just another strand of the, yep, peanuts. Squirrels, they're so funny. They learn to leave my stuff. Now this pocket, one of my experiments, I had never done it before, but I did grow roselle in a pot indoors during the winter indoor growing. So I figured I could probably put some in a Greenstalk. And when did I plant this out? I don't see a tag. Oh wait, is that the tag? Hold on, I think I see a tag so I can see what date I put this in. Of course I can't get it out. Yeah, it don't want to come out. Guess you have to go back and watch my video to see what day I planted it at. Because I did, each one of these Greenstalks has a video for when I planted them out. So, roselle. I haven't had any flowers yet, but roselle hibiscus or Japanese sorrel no flowers yet, but it's still growing pretty good. Most likely it was in April sometime because that's when I moved in. So, yes. And so that's what it looks like. There are 2 in there. Probably not the best idea, but they're both growing. So that's that bottom one. Next here, the next pocket in this blueberry, just some more radishes. You can tell if I have an empty one, it's usually going to be radishes in there. And then next to the radishes is the lemon cucumber. Oh, I probably put this one in the same time as I did the, yeah, April 9th is when I planted this out. So I probably put Roselle in there then too. And they're all planted from seed. So, lemon cucumber, y'all. I got so many lemon cucumbers from this one. So it's there, coming up, and it's going everywhere. I trellised it really good at first, and then it just kept making, and I've pruned it back many times. It's usually on my prune list. But this last set, when we had, as Barbara from the Gardener Journey, the 50 days and nights of rain, powdery mildew, because I didn't get a chance to come out and prune as much as I would have liked. And so just want y'all to see that it was there. It was trellised pretty good. I just didn't have enough time to prune it like I would have liked. And so it is everywhere. As you can see, there's still, I'm gonna harvest these and I'm going to pull it. But there's still so many. I must have got a good 100 off of these. So, I've been eating them raw and gave myself a stomach ache eating so many cucumbers every day. I heard you could pickle them. Maybe I'll try that one next. But they're so big. I guess you gotta cut them up and pickle them. But yeah, y'all see it everywhere. The whole thing's wrapped around. So, if you don't want a whole bunch, don't put a lemon cucumber in the Greenstalk. Golly, unbelievable how much production I got on that sucker. But it's done. Well, it's not done. I'm done. We are done with that one. Next tier up. This was a snapdragon from last year. So I only have one new snapdragon seed I planted, and that was in like Greenstalk number 3. So we are on to number 8. So this tier was actually from last year. So there is snapdragon in there. What I do is I just top it off every once in a while, and then it just grows back. So it looks like this is one of the snowflake. And I got, oh yeah, I think there's a thing in there. I think it says snowflake. Can't really tell. But snapdragon still hanging on. I'll when I go through and prune this one, I'll go ahead and top it off, and it'll grow back. So snapdragon that is over a year old, it's just hanging on. Because I top it and let it do what it do. I've already harvested seeds from it a couple times. So it's still very pretty though. Snapdragons. Next to the snapdragons, I have put in some blanket flower seeds in May. And now it's mid-July. Nothing happened. Looks like I have maybe some onion here. I guess I got an onion in there. Not sure how that one got in there. That's not the onion row, but an onion. And that's all that's in there. I guess it was too hot or didn't get enough light. Didn't get enough something. Because I got blanket flowers popping up all over the place in the flower beds. but not here. It does look like there's an onion in there. I do have another caramel sweet. Another caramel sweet here. Plant multiples just in case they don't come up. So this one is also producing. Look at this little curly one, trying to look like it's a hot pepper. No. Y'all see why I got a prune? You not hot. Quit trying to pretend like you hot. We know you sweet. But yeah, the Carmen sweets have taken over the top from where the dark stars are. Wow. Yeah, I live next to an army base, so they be going places. Y'all know we had things with other countries. They be in and out. It be booms and stuff. But that's a military one right there. It's big. Okay, it's going. So, Carmen Sweet's like, this is our time to shine. So, all of this is basically 2 Carmen Sweets, and they are everywhere. 2 Carmen Sweet pepper plants. These I did not top or anything. I just let them grow because I never grew them before. I wanted to see what they did on their own. And they seem to be enjoying themselves, and we will enjoy them too. So, Carmen Sweet pepper. There. Next is the other set of snapdragons. These are apple blossom snapdragons. They're not looking too hot, y'all. They done got pretty much shaded out by the roselle. But there's a little bit over here that made its way to the light. So, is that pocket? Remember, this was, I had these snapdragons from last year, so they're still just growing like they were. Over a year old now. This one here, I had put some impatient seeds. They never came up. So it's just empty pocket right now. I just put some mulch on it and let it go. Same thing with this one. It was impatient seeds. They never came up. And so I just stuck some radish seeds in there, trap crop. And we are back at the snapdragons. So let's go up a tier. See if I can find the tier. Okay, here we go. This, oh, Elsa Craig onions. I have no idea how to grow these onions from seed. They just in there. I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything to them, but they're planted out in April. I did thin them out because I know the onions are supposed to be big, and so there's like only 2 onion plants in there. I had no idea what to do. But they're still there. I don't know. Next over, okay, this one got a little trellis on it because I'm pretty sure this one is calendula. Yeah. Because I've been, aphids. Been getting heads on these. So I haven't, here goes a good one. Look. Can y'all see that? I can't really see what y'all are seeing because the sun's all crazy bright. Okay, yeah, I see it. Yep, calendulas. So that's what's in there. It's been fighting for its life, trying to get around peppers and the dark star zucchini. There's a good one. The dark star zucchini that was right above it before. But yeah, calendula. Next here, some radishes. Oh, yeah. And I stuck a marigold seed in there because I love marigolds. A lot of times when I harvest my marigold seeds, I'll just stick them in empty places. So there's a little marigold popping up. We'll see if it makes it. Y'all, I cannot wait to prune this one. Okay, another calendula. It's in here. It's trying. It is definitely trying. Yep, see? Here. I got these calendula seeds on this. Oh yeah, that's right. Originally, I had called this my You Grow Row Greenstalk because I got this dark star zucchini and the calendula seeds from You Grow Row during seedness. So, yes, they're in there. They're still making it, barely. Calendula, like empty pocket. It has a sign on it. Let's see. This one was, oh, I had jade beans in here. I harvested them all. I was like, okay, y'all are done. They were finished. They were delicious. I eat my beans raw a lot, so they're gone. There's nothing in that pocket. It's an empty pocket now. And then next to them is another. It looks like more Elsa Craig onions in that one. Right next to it. Y'all hear my knees? I just stood up and the bug said pop, 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 because I had squatted down. Top, we have there's a whole bunch of lemon cucumbers just laying down in here. But there's a dark star zucchini. And I think the base is still in here because I haven't pulled it up yet. And I haven't planted anything else in here. So some radishes hanging out. Okay, there it is. It's on the other side. Let me go around to this side so y'all can see. Here. So, it's gone. I can get in there good. Yeah, there we go. See, it's gone. I just hadn't pulled it out yet. It'll be coming out today. And I don't think I'll put anything up here. I don't know. Maybe something that likes a lot of shade, because it's definitely going to still, well, I don't know if it'll still have a lot of shade, because we'll see. I'll think about it, because I'm taking out the lemon cucumber plant. So it'll still get some shade from the peppers on that side, shade from the roselle on this side, but this side will be open because there won't be the lemon cucumber. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll put some more beans over here. So, y'all, I can't even see. It's so sunny out here. Are y'all seeing me? Are y'all seeing? Is that me? Yeah, that's me. So thanks for watching. Greenstalk tours a Unique's garden. I look hot, don't I? Because it is hot. Unique's garden. I'm finally ready to prune this sucker back. This evening, I'm gonna spray it down. Probably use baking soda. Spray on this sucker. Get rid of all of this powdery mildew. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.